What's up, you guys? I came to do a video today. I'm going to be using the Morphe 350 palette. And for foundation today, I'm using this Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. And my shade is 8.0. And I'm going to use a foundation brush to apply it first. And then I'm going to use a Real Technique Beauty Blender, which I don't really like. Not the big fat one anyway. And you got to kind of work quick with this Urban Decay All Nighter because it dries really fast. And right there I had to work a little bit because I removed some of the foundation because it dried before I could blend it. So I had to go back in and put some more and fix that. And next I'm going to apply Too Faced Shadow Insurance to my lids to prime them so my eyeshadows won't crease. And then I'm going to go in my Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to use those two colors and mix them, a light brown and a darker brown, and I'm going to apply that to the crease, and that's going to be my transition color. I always put some kind of brown color in my crease so my eyeshadows will blend well together. So next I'm using the two orange colors, and I'm going to apply that in the crease as well because I think it complemented the reddish copper color that I'm going to use. And I'm applying it to my crease as well, just a little tad bit lower than the first shadow I applied to my crease. And you just want to blend. So I applied to both of my eyes, and I'm going to go in. Let me see. Let me watch myself so I can tell y'all right. Okay, so next I'm going to take MAC 217, and I'm just going to put two dark browns in the palette. You could choose any two dark shades that you want, just depending on how dark you want your eye to look if you got this palette. If you don't have the palette, then any dark brown will do. And I mix two of the darkest shades of brown in the palette. And I put the color on one side of the brush because I wanted to lay the color more than I just wanted to blend it in my crease. So that's why I use one side. And I flip the brush and rotate it and keep blending back and forward until I get the desired blend that I want. So now I'm just checking to make sure both eyes look even and everything match. And if everything don't match, you just go in with your brush. Don't put no more product on unless you want to, but I just go in with my brush and I'm going to blend that with the same brush I used to apply the first shadows that I put in my crease. So that way I won't lay down no more orange or take away nothing. And so I'm just using the light color to apply to my brow bone and highlight my brows. And the next color I'm going to dip in is that coppery red shadow right there. And I'm using a flat shader brush. I think that's the 239 by MAC. And I'm patting that in all over my lid first. I'm going to pat the color on and kind of make it dark so it'll look like the color that's in the pan. I want to make it look just like this. So I'm going to apply a couple of, layers to that eye, both of my eyes, not that eye. What the hell? I'm going to apply a couple of, not shades, what the hell? I'm going to apply a couple of layers so I can get that look right there because I didn't use a paint pot or nothing under that, and I wanted the color to be, bright. So I just layered them up. And I just took another brush. That's an e.l.f. brush, $1. I think it was $1. Great brush. Love that brush. And I just applied some of the dark browns back on there because I lost a little color as I was applying my lid color. So when you get through doing that, you just want to go back in and tidy up everything. Make sure everything looking right. So that's what I'm doing right here. Just applying color, and I'm going to take the same brush that I initially used to put it in my crease, the 217, to blend the top of it out. And so for that concealer that you guys see me using, I use MAC Studio Fix in NW30, and then I use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC25. I mixed the two because the NC25 just a little too bright. So I just used the MAC and put on top, I mean, not the MAC, because both of them MAC. What the hell, girl? I just used the paint, I mean, not the paint powder. What the fuck? NW30 Studio Fix Concealer to, you know, tone that brightness down a little bit. And I'm taking a big sponge that I don't like again and just blending everything out. I don't know, I just don't like that sponge. It don't work good for me. And so now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer and I'm going to contour my cheeks, around my forehead, my nose, you know, the ridgy old areas that I contour. Okay, so I'm going to blend that out with this Artiste. I think that's an oval. Nope, let me see. 1, 2. What was it? Shit, an oval 4 brush that I'm using. I just looked on the box. Hopefully that was right. And these brushes are great to blend highlighters, contours, you name it. I got bean green. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop playing. I just use those. I've been sleeping on them because the box got dust on. I just threw it in a drawer and I was like, man, let me get my damn brushes out because I'll be using that holder for my nose contour. So I just took it out and now I'm going to use them. It was 5 brushes came in a box in a set. I got it a while ago, but anyway, they some great brushes to have. Okay, so now I'm going to use MAC NW50 and I'm going to put that on top of the LA Girl that I put down to give me a little bit more depth and definition to my contour, and also to set it and also to blend it out. I'll just let that RCMA powder sit there because I put the same in order that I put it on my lid. I put it under my, and I ran it through my lower lash line as well. So I could get the exact same look that I have on my lid under my eye as well. And so I use this Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. And I use the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't have the brush on hand, but it's, you can see the brush. I don't know the name of it. I ain't gonna even see it and just be like, well, it's the such because I don't know. So that's a NARS blush in the color Liberty. And Liberty, and I'm just using, I think that's a Sigma blush brush. And I'm just laying it down on my cheeks. And to blend my whole face out and blend everything together, I'm using Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in Deep 74. And I just use that to blend that. I use that or MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish to blend my, you know, everything together. And so for my lips, I'm going to use, what the name of that eyeliner? He Said, She Said by MAC. And I'm going to apply Fenty lipstick in it. The Uncensored, the lipstick, the red lipstick that she made for everybody. I'm going to apply that as well. And I just line my eyes with some liner and them some MAC lashes. I left the case in my restroom, so I can't tell y'all the name of them, but I could put it down in the description bar if you guys want to know. And I just ran MAC Feline through my waterline. And the contacts that I have in are from Desio, and they are, shit, y'all, I can't even remember because I've been having them for so long. You're supposed to keep them for 90 days, but I have mine for longer than that because I don't wear them every single day. So until I get my 90 days worth wear out of them, you know, they good. So I can't remember the color and I don't have the box, I'm sorry. But they are from Desio. I don't know if they gray or, shit, I don't know. But anyway, that's all I did. And I can't remember where I got the hair from because I haven't had this hair for like 3 or 4 years. Diamond Virgin Hair Company. That's where I got it from. I remember some. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. And I'm really having fun making these videos. Again, for you guys like I used to. And I'll talk to you guys later. And if you guys have a request for a video you would like to see, just let your girl know. All right, bye.